MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. Now, I'm looking at Kyle Schwarber. I like him behind the plate personally. Now, I know he's played a lot of outfield, but I still think he can catch and throw. But there's no denying his power on the offensive side.
In now is Adam Eaton. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, center fielder Adam Eaton.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well, Matt, now I know we're in a postseason game. Look, both starters are out of the game, and as often we see, it comes down to those bullpens. Get in the bullpen, and whichever bullpen holds up, that's usually who wins the game. We'll see how this one plays out.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of.
Batting third, the right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. A little bouncer. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Tanner Roark gets the ball in game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league start. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. The biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters, nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Sean Shea.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's gone 2 for 8. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and a strong effort by Worth, but he's in there at third.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for Washington, shortstop Trey Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant is there. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, man. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Adam Lind. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6th.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. His matchup numbers with Hendricks: 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. Worth is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. His career line against Roark up until this point, 4 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Worth has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Standing in now, Stephen Drew. This ball will be chopped foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box, Tanner Roark. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Rendon.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks.
Leading off for
He'll
the
get
Cubs.
us going in the home half
Pitcher,
of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Batting ninth,
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Right fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to field is Drew. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Bryce Harper. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One and one. Here it comes, and this will be fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you expect him to bunt, everybody knows he can run. They're going to play in on him. But he just flat, nice touch, and outran the baseball to first base for the base hit.
Standing in now, Adam Lind, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding in once again, John Jay. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to play it is Lind, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Lind. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder Jason Worth.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hayward coming on, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. A base hit in his first trip. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Drew. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tanner Roark. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You gotta make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
In now is Adam Eaton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the belt, the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Contreras gathers, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 1-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Nope, ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the series. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's Ben Zobrist now,
number 18,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Now here it comes. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Addison Russell as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Two out here and a runner at second. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Drew's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, all even at 1 apiece. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line towards center field. Jay is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied at 1-1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. And the pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now is John Jay. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here it comes 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And a high strike there, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Worth is under it. And that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Adam Lind. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup and the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
Up next,
hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Matt Wieters. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Wieters awaits the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Rizzo charging this one, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Second baseman, Stephen Drew.
Into the box now, Stephen Drew, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Slow little grounder left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Justin Grimm trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Justin Grimm.
Brian Goodwin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Brian Goodwin.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Trevor Gott.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Ben Zobrist.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit hard to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Justin Rim.
Tommy La Stella will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
La Stella.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that misses. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 8th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Fernando Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Fernando Rodriguez.
In now is Adam Eaton. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Number 2.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Sammy Solis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Sammy Solis.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jason Hayward.
Hold a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder Sean Shea.
Into the box now, John Jay. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Here it comes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Misses. Ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Worth is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayward going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Adam Lind, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line to the right side. Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Jason Worth.
Stepping in, Jason Worth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 in the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Joe Nathan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Zimmerman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Ryan
now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw to first gets him, and Nathan's off to a good start in the 9th. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 18, and Sobrad.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Lifetime versus this arm, 6 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. Nathan has the target. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is eaten, he gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Koji Uehara takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 19, Koji Uehara. Now playing second base and batting in the 8th spot.
Ready
Number
now,
9.
Stephen Drew.
Javier
He'll be the one to start things
Ryan.
out as we begin the 10th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed as Drew is set down for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup, 1 for 3. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact a series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Anthony Rendon. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Now the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Digging in, Bryce Harper, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Now the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
And the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cold strike, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Nathan's ready. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Hector Rondon takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Ready once again, Adam Lind. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Adam Lind.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jay ranging back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Jose Lobaton will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Jose Lobaton.
In there, no balls and a strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes a called strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Wieters. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Rondon is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Drew. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
In now is Adam Eaton. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
In now is Anthony Rondon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs 1. Cody Glover takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. In now is John Jay. It was a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zimmerman has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Three to 1 the final score this afternoon. The Washington Nationals trail 2-1 in this postseason series. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joe Nathan. The loss goes to Hector Rondon. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.